Everyone, so I want to go ahead and take you on our October garden tour today. I'm starting in the front because I got another clean slate with these flower beds. While I was not here, my husband went ahead. He said he moved everything and torched it, but it looks a whole lot better. And we're going to get ready to do something about putting things down. But I wanted to bring your attention real quick to some plants that I have picked up and that are in the queue to be planted. So this was a white daisy. I think this was one of my clearance finds. Let me make sure. Yeah, this was my clearance find, and this is a Montauk Daisy. I thought they were so pretty when they were all placed massively together. They just look so pretty. I got two more dianthus that I'm going to have to replace. Another one died. We got some strawberries here. They finally put them out, and fall is a good time for us to go ahead and plant strawberries for the next year. We got some balloon flowers here that were on clearance, a super deal. I had a couple in the back, but they grow to about 2 feet, so I have to kind of rethink that. But I just think it's cool, like the flower. These are the purple ones, and I could not let these stay. They actually had 3 colors. These are by proven winners. This is the Coleus. This one is Color Blaze dipped in wine, and then this one I just put on Instagram, and make sure you follow me because I put more day-to-day pictures on there. This is Color Blaze Torchlight. And for all of you that are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by, and we hope you consider subscribing to our channel. And when you do, make sure that you tap the bell so that you can receive a notification each and every time that we upload a new video. Now, these containers right here, this was our these were also by proven winners. This was the Grand Traverse mix right here, but I am getting ready to pull them because the weather is definitely getting cooler. I'll show you the back side. They're pretty much ready. I just have to find the time again to plant those, but I will move over here, and we're not going to make this video too long. I just want to show you some highlights. Pay no attention to the weeds, but since the weather has cooled down just a little bit, the geraniums are really performing, and they're so beautiful. The color, I have some in the front and the back. This one is doing way better than this one, but sometimes that's how it is. And this is another one that we're pulling. This was one of the ones that actually, I think my husband say tipped over. So that's why it looks like that. So let's go ahead and we'll go around to the back. Okay, so if it looks excessively wet back here, that's because the sprinklers just finished up for this zone. And so right here, this is our rose garden area. The Gara, I'm going to have to decide on that. I don't know. It's blooming now, but it's like the wind kind of turned it over and it fell. I like it, but it's not my favorite. So I'm just going to see if I want to keep these here or not. Our roses are definitely putting on lots and lots of growth. The Queen of Sweden, she's growing more upright and skinny. These are the Desdemona, but they're definitely putting on some nice growth. Over here, let me go ahead and take you to the garden because we're just transitioning. I'm pulling some of the summer vegetables out and replacing them with our fall vegetables. We have some onions and shallots in this bed right here. Now, I planted carrots, but the carrots didn't have a good germination to me. So I'm bought a pack of seeds. I'm going to go in again and just seed along these empty areas right here. I'm going to try to go real fast today. We still got loads and loads of peppers that are just nonstop. They are amazing, if you can see it. We have, and I actually need to come out here and get some more. Something has started eating this particular plant, not sure why. And then we have the tomato plant that I just put out and I left it alone. Something, it looked like it was gonna die, then it came back, something started eating it. These were extras that were left over, and I just say, you know what, just put them there and see what they're gonna do. We are starting to get blooms, and actually a tomato is right here. So, and then we got some forming right there. So we'll see if they make it or not. The cucumbers are also doing really good. I'm looking up here now because some of them, I guess, didn't get pollinated, so it's like they're dropping, but we still got cucumbers, and I need to come in here and do something about some of these leaves. I was really on top of it as far as kind of taking the bottom leaves off, but I have seriously gotten behind. But we still are getting cucumbers, and I think that's so exciting. But like I said, I'm gonna pan up. Some of the ones up here I don't think are getting pollinated, so it's like they are dropping off. Okay, so let's keep going here real quick. What I've been doing is pulling up our cowpeas. They were phenomenal. I'm gonna plant them next year. I didn't stay on top of it, but I really was planting them not only for the peas, but these are a great nitrogen fixer too. So I've been pulling them up, and I've replaced them with some Morse heading cabbage collards right here. We have some celery along the line, and then we have lots of onions here. I think these are the Vidalia onions. And then I'll also link my other video where we did some fall planting. I still have some of them under the cover, but we just have a variety of kale, collards, turnips, mustards. Once again, the carrots didn't germinate like I wanted to, but I'll come back in and sow some more and then just thin them out. And then we also, these are some more leftover tomato plants that we had. So those seem to be doing fine too. This is our Salanova lettuce, and I want to say mustard, leftover mustard greens, and a collard green in the back. And then I just wanted some flowers to add along. So these are pansies. These are the pansy babies here. They'll probably really put on some growth, and probably next spring is when you'll see all the flowers and all the colors, but I went ahead and put those in the ground now. These are the ones that I soil blocked. Speaking of soil block, I have a lot of soil blocking pansies and snapdragons that I have to come out and plant. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the zinnias today, probably right after this video, because they've just about had it. But I have enjoyed this variety here. The only thing I can say about this one here is this was the Thumbelina variety. It was not supposed to get really tall. These were supposed to be about between 12 inches and 18 inches, and they're not. They are, I would say, about 3 to 4 feet. The dahlias, I'm waiting for them to get cold, and then I'll probably try and pull up the dahlias and save some tubers for next year. I just planted some more lavender that I probably didn't need, but I planted those there. And then that's another of the white daisy over here. And we'll step over. This is all of our fall gardening vegetables right here. We got more onions, more kale, more collards. I am trying the pink, let me try to focus here, the pink celery right here from Baker's Creek. Ever since I put them in the ground, they were real slow growing, but when I put them in the ground, they like took off. So I guess they like this environment better. And then over here, more kale, more collards, and some snapdragons. Okay, so over here was our like first year flower garden here that I really need to make something happen with. But we did get some beautiful cuttings of flowers. I know it may not seem like that now, but there were some really nice flowers that I was able pretty much to cut once a week and mix them in with the dahlia and the roses here. So we're going to get those cleaned up and the beds turned over and prepped again, and go ahead and plant some cool flowers that will peak up early spring, and we'll have some spring flowers, and then we'll follow it by our summer flowers. And over here is just a mishmash where I'm going to plant some not Coleus, goodness gracious. Well, let me walk over there because our hydrangeas are coming back very, very well. They're coming back good. Remember, in another video, I was telling you that I had to spray them with copper fungicide because of the humidity here. But if you look right here, they're coming back very, very nice, which I definitely can appreciate that. And it's doing good on all of them. It's so wet over here, but I just couldn't remember the name. Oh, hello, hostas. Okay, so we're gonna get those planted up and get some things trimmed over here and get this prep. And I'm gonna redo all of my pathways with the cedar mulch. If you caught it at the beginning of the video, that's what I lined all my walking paths with, is the cedar mulch. Okay, so I just wanted to also show you this rose plant too. That's definitely putting on a lot of beautiful growth and roses, if you could see the buds. The white ones, like I told you before, smell so good. The red ones, they don't really have a smell, but they still look good together. This was one of my clearance finds for the miniature rose, but look how much growth it has put on. And we have our hydrangea that is definitely putting on some growth. It's amazing to me how you can get two plants and plant them two different areas. One just like takes off, and then the other one still putting on some new growth back here, but not as in a hurry to put the new growth on. And then I'll show you some of the plants that I have to replace up here in this little garden bed. Yeah, that dianthus, I'm gonna have to replace that. I got some sweet peas that I'm gonna put here, but I just love this autumn Joy Sedum right here. Just the color variation as the plant blooms get older. I had replaced a bunch of plants with the pentas, so the pentas are doing good, but they're annual. This obedient plant, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. And then we have a gray cat that likes to hang around here, and I caught him one day and he was just sitting his behind right on this autumn Joy Sedum right here. So that's why it looks broken and crazy like that. But other than having a whole bunch of plants that are just lined up and ready to be planted, that's pretty much what's going on in the garden. We're just doing a whole bunch of transitioning, and I just want to walk real quick and show you these azaleas because they are blooming so pretty, and they really, really, really need to get in the ground soon and fast so that they can put on lots and lots of growth. But they are just so, the buds are so pretty. And again, this is the Encore Azalea. They're reblooming azaleas because, as you know, like I told you before, azaleas is something that I never really planted. They look beautiful. My grandmother had plenty of them, but it's like a one and done bloom. So hopefully these will continue to grow and give us lots of beautiful blooms throughout the season. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.